If you're looking for pound the best home health and beauty fragrance products, you need to go to ashkickin.com.
Hi, you're watching DONTAE'S Boxing Nation.
Yeah, no, definitely.
DONTAE'S Boxing Nation. I'm over here with strength and conditioning coach over here, my man Memo Heredia. All right, man, so it's finally going down. All the work you done put in. I see Chavez'S looking like Julio Cesar Hercules over there, man. I mean, so y'all done really put the work in, and you sure that he's not going to be drained or anything like that, right?
He be ready. I mean, he trained hard. You know, his body reflects his hard work. You know, he's obviously people see him thin because they were used to seeing the Julio he would come in normally at 30 pounds to lose in a week. Stupid method that some coaches uses. Mm-hmm. And with us it's all science. So obviously it looks fit. It looks thin, but he's not trained. Mm-hmm. You know, we're just gonna lose a few pounds in the last day just to work with the water percentages. You know, right now he's been eating, training. He's eating normal. He's not eating really. You know, it's not like eating big meals, but he's eating his certain amount of calories we have him per the last 3 days. So the body would flush out the liquid out, and the most important thing, that recovery is the most important thing. So we're definitely gonna make weight, and the process of recovery is the most important thing. So we'll be ready.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be ready.
What has Chavez'S temperament been like? Like just around him every day, him talking about Canelo. How has he been talking about Canelo and everything?
He's a funny character. You know, he's one of the kind characters. I describe him, and he describes me as me and him. See, the thing with me, I'm very hyper all the time. I speak sometimes a lot. And with him, he does that, but sometimes he doesn't. So sometimes he talks to me every day, and he talks about different things, but mostly he's been talking a lot about the fight, the facts that he wants to fight this much, and he thinks and he believes that he can knock out Canelo, and things like that. And he's been very secure through the camps. There has been not one time that he has not given himself a chance to win this fight. Mm-hmm. He's always positive, and he's looking for the age. You know, he's looking to make a statement. So now it's up to him to make it happen. You know, it's up to him to make it happen. And Nacho, obviously, he has a plan, and I believe deeply, and I because I train him physically, and I seen him every day in camp, boxistically. And yeah, there's a good chance. And yeah, Canelo, frankly, I have respect for Canelo. I had no issues with him or anything, But I saw him today. He looks small. Yeah. Tiny little fellow, I didn't know. I didn't realize the difference in size of Julio. Julio's almost my height. I'm 6'2", I'm on 6'3" myself. Julio's like 6'2", give or take. So, Canelo's short guy. It's got a big difference,
Mm-hmm. It's a big difference. Well, speaking of that height, is he going to take advantage of that height and the long reach? I
can describe what's going to happen because obviously there's a plan behind it. Okay. But I can definitely tell you that he's been working in a lot of specific things that he's going to have to use in the ring. That's what I'm saying. It's up to him now to put it on because Nacho keep telling him what he's going to be doing, and he's been doing good in training, but now it comes to the reality on Saturday that he has to do it. If he does that, and obviously the momentum is on his side, and be ready. I mean, it's going to be a war. Maybe it goes to decision. Who knows what is going to happen? But at the end of the day, it's going to be a war. I think both guys are going to come and give a hell of a show. And at the end of the day, that's what we fans want. I want my guy to win. But, with this, let's wait and see.
What fights have you guys been studying when it comes to Canelo?
Well, the one that studies the fights is Nacho. Okay. I really, Nacho's one of the kinds of trainers that he goes through videos and he analyzes the opponent's last 3 fights, so he checks his combinations, if he's changed anything in the past, and then he starts doing his own combinations to come in through that, try to hurt him or mark the point. Mm-hmm. So Nacho's is good, it's phenomenal, the gentleman. So he's been working hard, like I said, technically he's there. He's there. He's changed technically Junior a little bit better. Mm-hmm. So now bell rings, gonna come up.
You guys are not concerned about Canelo's speed? Because I'll be honest, I was looking at him shadow boxing.
Everybody talk about speed. Everybody talks about speed, but to me, he's normal, quick. Yeah, but he's not fast. Listen, he couldn't knock out Cotto. Cotto is a hell of a boxer, but you know he's been seen in the past that a few punches in the chin, he's been dropped different times, right? So I don't really believe everything that his followers saying. At the end of the day, saying, oh, he's fast, he's punching hard. Hey, I don't. Sometimes before a fight, you can always say whatever you want. Maybe try to play psychologically with your opponent or whatever. But at the end of the day, he's not really taking consideration into Junior's power. Junior punches hard. He's punching harder now. He's quicker now. He's quicker now. So at the end of the day, it's gonna come out to combinations and like Don Julio said, huevos, balls.
Huevos.
And that's what's gonna determine maybe the last 3 rounds of the fight.
That's what's gonna determine the fight. Now there's a lot of pride involved, obviously. I talked to some Mexican fans who send me comments straight from Mexico, and they say there's a distinction between fans in Mexico and Mexican American fans. Who would you say either one are rooting for?
I would say that in Mexico, at least in my opinion, when I was down there in camp, everybody was rooting for Chavez. I would say probably a very high percentage are going for Chavez. I don't know why. At the end of the day, I mean, it depends on the region too. For example, if you go close to where Canelo lives, they're all Canelo fans. Here in LA, probably Junior. There's a few people that will go for Canelo, but I think it's going to be interesting to see that. At the end of the day, whether it's Jalisco, Sinaloa, or Mexican Americans or Mexicans, hey, they're gonna love the fight,
and they're gonna love the winner even more, probably.
Likely so. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, thanks for your time. Anything else you want to say to the fans, man?
I just want to, introduce my guy. He's
Angel
Martinez,
right?
Angel Martinez.
Huh? Yeah, he translated when I did my Nacho interview, man.
Yeah, he's gonna be doing conditioning with a few of our guys.
Oh, okay.
Cool. We develop him little by little. So good things coming in. Thanks for the support, and it's gonna be a good fight. So.
All right, you guys heard from Memo Heredia.